Good morning, it's 9:47. Right now there is a huge market for energy drinks. They are everywhere. They promise all kinds of things, such as speeding up your metabolism, improving your focus and your mood. Energy drink sales are up in the United States, reaching almost $27 billion in revenue last year.
But for one of their main consumers, teenagers, caffeine can be a bit risky. In today's 5 on Your Side, Leah McLean with some information about caffeine levels in energy drinks. I'm going to just be honest and tell you guys that my kid had a baseball tournament. He had 3 games in one day. He started out with a bubbler, and then he goes, after first game, Mom, can you get me a little mini Monster? And I was like, okay, fine. And I was like, oh, this one's on sale. I'll get you this one, too, for your 3rd game.
That's what happens.
The kids in the dugout were like,
you start with it and
know how much caffeine is in these 3 drinks.
Wait, so he had 3 drinks?
He didn't drink them all. I didn't think about it as a mom. I probably should have. I didn't.
Well, it's a good thing we're talking about
Exactly. He had 2 of them, and his buddies convinced him not to have
Do you
the
all
3rd.
drink energy drinks?
Just coffee.
sometimes, like every
yeah.
couple weeks when I'm like the coffee just in kicking it.
Right. I'm with you. I don't really drink them. I drink coffee. My kids too. My kids like them. And I try to get them the small cans because I'm concerned about the caffeine. So let's talk about the caffeine, okay? They're colorful, these drinks. They're sweet. They really appeal to young people. They have some really popular flavors like Jolly Rancher and Sour Gummy Worm. They're advertised a lot of times in gaming and streaming space. So teenagers might see advertisements on Twitch. Of course, that's one of those streaming services that lets users watch other people play video games. They're kind of coming at the teens, you know. We're wondering why my kids are drinking Alani now, and I think it has pretty cans that must appeal to my girls.
Well, and I think that they're different too. Like as a mom, when I was buying them for my kid, I was like, oh, they're just the small can. They're not the big giant 24-ounce can. And so I thought they were better for you. They come in different sizes. They all have different amounts of caffeine.
Well, that's the other thing, right, is how much caffeine they have in them. Consumer Reports found that a lot of these energy drinks contain 2 to 3 times the daily caffeine limit that's recommended for teens. Okay, so we have some of this out here for you. The limit is 100 milligrams, okay? That's what they recommend for teens, no more than 100 milligrams. For adults, the daily limit's around 400 milligrams of caffeine. You'd hit 400 milligrams when you have about 3 12-ounce cups of coffee, just to give you an understanding of how much caffeine. Because I'm with you. You know, I'm slamming coffee all morning. There's no label on my cup that says gratitude on it.
Well, most of these kids never, and I know they are drinking coffee now, but they never drank coffee in the first place. So their first exposure to this kind of caffeine is drinking these sort of drinks, and it's a unbelievable amount of caffeine.
Right. It's more.
Or can be.
It can be. Yes. It can be a lot more caffeine than what we're seeing in our coffee. And if your kids are getting too much caffeine, there's some signs you want to look for. It's linked to insomnia. That's probably a big one for kids. Anxiety, jitters, heart-related symptoms, and teens can be especially vulnerable to this. Caffeine acts more rapidly in teens and kids, in part because they're small, but also because our bodies are still developing, and it's recommended that teens actually just avoid caffeine entirely. That's the biggest recommendation. If they are going to have it, they should stay within that 100 milligram limit, which you max out on with 3 drinks at a baseball tournament. But according to the CDC, 2/3 of teens say they drink coffee or tea every day. So they are drinking coffee and tea in addition to the energy drinks. I think some of the kids in my house drink coffee and tea as well.
Well, I feel like that's the difference, though. Like if my kid asked for 3 cups of coffee, I'd be like, absolutely not, because I just have heard over the years and been conditioned. But these drinks are coming at you so fast and furious, it's hard to know. And did I read that like they don't even have to tell you how much caffeine is in the drink?
Or any of the other junk that's in there, which you don't know. Right?
Well, yeah, I mean, they should list their ingredients.
There's taurine
and some of them
and
do.
borine and
oh, good point.
Chlorine and
you got to get out your Hey Google and start asking those questions. You're like, what is this? And am I saying it right? Yeah, there's no actual regulations on how much caffeine they have to have in these drinks. Like there's no, FDA regulation or whatever, so you got to kind of watch it. But Consumer Reports is trying to help us out on this. So they did a test. They tested 23 popular energy drinks and those little energy shots too. And they wanted to compare how much caffeine is on the label versus how much caffeine is actually in the product, like you were asking. Consumer Reports found that most drinks came in close to or actually matched their labels. That's good news. But some of them had up to 16% more caffeine than advertised. The only tested product that was actually below the 100 milligram limit, that was Red Bull. It had an average of 76 milligrams of caffeine.
The OG, the original.
I was going to say, and that's
Yeah.
the one that's like feels like it's been around the longest.
And they do have those slimmer cans, I guess,
Yep.
as well. So you're getting a little less right there.
So what do we obviously pay attention a little bit more to what this stuff's doing? Not just you, Megan. What else can parents and grandparents do?
I'm with you on this, everyone, okay? I'm not here to judge. I'm sharing this experience. Absolutely. Yes, what can you do? Just watch. I mean, pay attention to what your kids are doing. Track the labels, caffeine. Look at how much your kids are sleeping too. That's something really to pay attention to. Consumer Reports also recommends that you check your own energy drink use. One poll showed the most common place where teens are getting their caffeine drinks is at home. Using caffeine to fight fatigue can actually create a cycle that's hard to break as well. You start getting into that pattern. Drink the energy drink, then you can't go to sleep later, and it can be a little bit of a challenge. Common symptoms, by the way, for caffeine overload, for anybody wondering, racing or irregular heartbeat, fast breathing, uncontrollable shaking, an anxious feeling, an unusual and increased level of hyperactivity. If your teen is experiencing any of those symptoms, call a doctor, especially if they're very serious.
Yeah.
Although, on a funnier note, my dear co-anchor Paul Folger will say when he drinks too much coffee, he's like, I feel like I'm about to explode. He's like, I think I'm going to take off like a rocket. And I think we've all had that feeling where you're like, oh, that last cup of coffee was a little too much. So if you see that with your teens, watch them a little more closely.
And when you see it with Paul Folger at midday, just give him a little grace.
It's like Paul got a little jacked up on coffee. Thank you, Leah.
It happens to all of us.
We'll put that full report on our website, MinnesotaLive.com.